Now, Attorney Ogletree, you gonna come out here and you ain't bring your client? I can't do you till he comes up. Let me find the rest of the folks.
I'm here.
I know, but your client isn't. Attorney Robinson, I'll see if I can find your client.
I'm ready.
Good morning.
Good morning. Terrell Wagner.
I know. Trying to get him out to the main session.
Is it possible for me to speak to the prosecutor?
Yes, go into room number 2, please, if you need to talk to the prosecutor. Okay.
Oh yeah, I need to be assigned.
Oh, I'm
Can
so
I be assigned
sorry.
to?
Right. Absolutely. I got you, Attorney Ogletree. Sorry about that. There you go. Thank you. All right, Terrell Wagner, David Wilson should come out here. Okay. All right, Mr. Wilson, can you turn on your camera? David Wilson?
No.
Attorney Robinson. I'm waiting for your client to come out. David Wilson?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus David Wilson. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I had a person. Go ahead.
Good morning. 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there will be no eating, no sleeping, no lying down. If you have any hair garments, please take them off, and no driving. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, thank you. All right. Does he have big printer? Okay. He did it. Okay, all right. Now- Oh, yes. Now calling the matter of the people versus David Arnell Wilson. This is ticket SP 1448763. 1 count reckless driving, count 2 open alcohol and a motor vehicle driver. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Judge Taylor. This is Attorney Paul Spaniello, P 72366, on behalf and with Mr. Wilson, who joins us by Zoom.
Trial. All right, Mr. Wilson, please state your name for the record, please.
David Wilson.
This is the date and time set for a bench trial. Did not realize that. I usually give them an hour to check in. Did the officer Pavish check in already on this matter? Okay. All right. Well, this matter was set for 9 a.m. No officer having checked in. The court's going to listen to a motion.
Your Honor, at this time, I'd move for a dismissal.
All right. Seeing that it is now 9:45 a.m. No officer having appeared. The court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Mr. Wilson, they can refile this if they want to, but as of today, you're all set, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. There's nothing further. You can log off,
Thank-
okay?
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay,
Have a good
thank
day.
Bye.
Attorney Miller?
Yes, Your Honor. Hi, I am here, ready to proceed on Mr. Watts.
Okay. Doreen Watts is here too.
And I apologize for the delay, Your Honor. If you had tried calling me before.
Okay. 1 second. Mr. Wagner? Put yourself on mute for a minute, Attorney Miller.
Yes, good morning.
Oh,
Good morning.
your connection is terrible, Mr. Wagner. Attorney Robinson, are you able to talk now or no?
How about now? Is the connection better?
It sounds much better. Your counsel may be in court though. So give us 1 second.
Okay,
Sounds much better, though.
okay.
Okay. All right, put yourself back on mute. Gordy Watt, you can unmute yourself, press *6.
That's me.
Now calling the matter of the
Can you hear
people
me?
versus, yes, I can, Mr. Watts. Now calling the matters of the people versus Dorian Dwayne Watts. This is ticket SP 13855559. Count 1, expired plate. Count 2, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Ticket SP 13855568, defective windshield. Ticket SP 1322740, failed to stop for a stop sign. Count 1, count 2, no proof of insurance. Ticket SP 11833392. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, improper plates. Ticket SP 1322760, drove while license not valid. Ticket SP 1385573, failed to secure load. Count 1, count 2, failed to tarp load. And ticket number SP 1385617, one count drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexandra Miller, P86290, on behalf of Mr. Dorian Watts, who is present via Zoom with the call-in feature. Mr. Watts, please state your full name for the record.
Dorian Dwayne Watts.
All right, now we proceed in counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. As the court is aware, there is a number of tickets in this matter. I am requesting one. I believe today was the final pretrial. Is that correct, Your Honor?
Today is just, yes, pretrial.
Okay, I'm just requesting one additional pretrial, Your Honor, to get proper documentation and be able to work out these numerous tickets with the prosecutor's office. And I'm hoping that we will have resolution at the next hearing.
Oh, okay, let me look, because it says he wants a trial. So today is final pretrial.
I want
He's
to,
scheduled for jury trial on 10/16. Did you know that?
that's correct.
Sorry, I'm double checking my.
And I,
Hold on,
if you
Mr.
excuse me, Your Honor.
No,
Okay.
1 second. Let me see what she's talking about.
Oh, I apologize, Your Honor. That is what I have written down. I apologize. It's been a moment since we've been before, Your Honor. So yes, that is what I have as well. There has not been a resolution.
Okay. So we're gonna have a jury trial on 10/16
Yes, Your Honor.
in person. All right. So any jury instructions you need to be provided to the court that day. We'll do a jury selection. Report to my courtroom at 9:30 a.m. And we'll begin jury selection. I'll have to finish my morning docket, but as soon as I finish my morning docket, they'll call up the jurors and we'll begin selection for that day, okay?
Very well, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
All right.
Your Honor, I have something I want to state. I have something to say, Your Honor.
Go ahead, Mr. Watts.
Your Honor, I have
Yeah.
relevant witnesses that I wish to call to this matter.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
If
Mr. Watts.
I'm ready to go to trial, and I have relevant witnesses that I would like to indicate on the record right now to be called to this jury trial.
So Mr. Watts, you and I will discuss that and we will bring that with us as part of our jury instructions and the documentation that we provide to the court. So you and I will discuss that and we'll have them brought for your trial on Monday, okay? So you and I will talk.
So when will we get a chance to talk?
I'm gonna call you this afternoon.
Hello? Okay, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, all right.
Yep, you're very welcome.
But let me just say this here for the record. If my witnesses ain't in court, I'm not gonna be prepared for trial.
Well, you've had plenty of time to get your witnesses together, so that's going to be a personal thing and not a thing for this court.
Yeah, I have another question. I have one more question for the court.
Mr. Watts,
I can't say nothing else, huh?
I'm just gonna tell you right now. So you have had the opportunity to get all of your witnesses together. We picked this jury trial date back in July.
Yana,
It's August, September, October. It's like 3 months later.
well, Your Honor, I told my lawyer and I have informed the courts that I want to call Judge William Haley to the courts. I want to subpoena him. Judge William Haley, I want to subpoena federal agent David Harmon to this trial. And if they not going to be in trial, Your Honor, you might well just put a warrant out for my arrest.
Okay.
And do what you got to do.
Okay, all right. I remember who this is now, Attorney Miller. I got you. No worries. All right.
Yeah, I
Mr.
want
Watts,
to subpoena people. I have subpoena power.
Okay, all right, so I'll have Ms. Miller
Yeah,
get
you
with
can come
me.
in there.
If she, thinks- Mr.
Yeah, I'm
Mr.
right.
Watt, if she thinks that is
Yes,
relative
ma'am.
to these particular cases and these particular matters,
They are
she'll let.
definitely relevant to this case. They definitely
Sir,
relevant
would
to
you
this
please
case.
let us talk?
Mr.
They
Watts,
definitely relevant to the case.
Mr. Watts, well, I
Now,
can't, no,
now, hold on, let me ask you a question. I have a question for you personally. Didn't you arraign me on a domestic violence and traffic warrants before in 2019?
no, I don't do domestic violence.
Okay, well, somebody arraigned me and gave me $100,000 cash bond and didn't show up. And I stayed in jail for 5 days. So, Your Honor, whatever the state of Michigan got on me, they need to be taking it out them 5 days and that $100,000 cash bond. Because that's what I'm going to be talking about in front of the jury, and I'm entitled to do that. And I'm taking a stand in my own behalf.
You have that right to take the stand in your own behalf. Now, what I instruct the
Yes,
jury
ma'am, I do.
maybe not to, so it has to pertain to this particular case, and it has to be relevant to this particular case, Mr. Watts. And there are
Oh, yeah,
certain rules.
everything is relevant to this. If the police pull me over for driving on suspended license, I got relevant witnesses that confirm my license shouldn't be suspended through all the corruption I done been through. Hey, Jan, I've been home since I went home from the penitentiary for almost over 35 years, and I ain't never had $100,000 cash bond. And somebody gonna answer to it. And that's corruption all the way through because of Lieutenant Nate Anderson's death. And I'm fed up with the state of Michigan. They gonna listen to me this time. That's what the state gonna do. I have relevant witnesses and documentation that the state of Michigan forged my signature when I was a kid for 25 years. I have the document to prove it, and the state ain't got nothing else coming from me. Nothing. I mailed them, I paid my tickets with monopoly money. They need to address that issue as well. I'm not playing with the state of Michigan, Your Honor. They did enough for me, and it's time out. I want to change the venue. I want to change the venue.
She's trying to talk to
Attorney
your
Miller,
attorney.
have you had like a long enough opportunity to talk to him? Do we need to refer him or no?
Refer, I'm sorry.
Forensic, refer. Can I do that
Oh,
in a
sorry.
misdemeanor? Or do you
So-
just want to move forward? I guess that's my question. Do you still want to, just want to have this trial so that, you know? Is that okay, Ms. Attorney Miller?
Yeah,
wanna-
that's, yeah, I mean, I have spoken with Mr. Watts. At the time of our conversation, I didn't see any, necessity for an evaluation. I
Okay.
would continue on the path that we are on, Your Honor.
Okay.
And then when I speak with him this afternoon, I'll definitely parse out the issues.
It sounds like as long as you have it, then I'm okay, 100%. I was about to say, so, if there is a witness that you believe is relevant to the case that you are unable to subpoena, let me know, and I'll be able to do. And we'll try and get that taken care of for you. Otherwise, I believe that you are competent to be able to handle this particular matter. Because you're looking a little surprised today, so that lets me know something further. So I appreciate that, Attorney Miller. And we will be here on Monday, okay? We'll be ready to have this whatever officers come, we'll move forward on those counts if we're unable to work something out at that time, okay?
Okay, thank you very much, Your Honor. I appreciate it. Mr. Watts, you can go ahead and disconnect from the call, and I will be in contact with you later this afternoon, okay?
All right, I put him on mute, so.
Yep.
he probably still fussing. But that's okay, we got it, and you have him covered, and we'll make sure that he has everything that's, the counsel has been provided, and she is very much in a calm, and she has spoken to him and knows what he needs to do, so. Street trial on Monday.
All
Thank
right,
you.
thank you very much, Your Honor.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. Attorney, okay. Mr. Wagner, I think your attorney is in court, and so she had to disconnect. I do apologize, so I'm gonna just have to hold tight on her matter until she comes back, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Attorney Land, who do you have?
Marlon Williams, Your Honor, but I believe we addressed that the last hearing last week. I believe we addressed the show cause for him at the same time as we addressed this other matter.
I'm pretty sure we did. Just give the courtroom a call. You have our number, Attorney Land?
No, I'll get it. Don't worry about it. I'll look it up. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Just call the courtroom. If not, we'll make sure it's on the next day. But I think we addressed it all at the same time, Attorney Land.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Attorney Ogletree, I see you came back to the room. You sent me a message. Okay, yes, I see what your message is. I got you. Uh-oh, I brought him out.
No,
Mr.
I've already
White.
talked to him. We're ready. We're just gonna have a bench trial.
Okay. Mr. White?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Carl Anthony White. This is U ticket 640-51322. This is one count of operating in a place of illegal occupation. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Aaron, question about Mr. White.
Mr. White, can you state your name for the record, please? Mr. White?
Yes, Carl White.
All right.
I really
Counsel,
can't hear
I-
you, Your Honor. It's breaking up real bad.
I know, it's because one of the attorneys had their mics on and they were talking in the background. So I'm sorry, can you hear us a lot better now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, how are we proceeding, Attorney Ogletree?
Here's a special request in a bench trial.
All right, now you requested a bench trial before, Mr. White, and then I don't know what happened in the interim. But you gonna move forward with this bench trial this time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because you showed up, you've always shown up, but I just want to make sure, that's why I'm asking. Okay, Mr. White?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. You had a chance to talk to your attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
It's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the date is gonna be January 2nd of 2024, 9 a.m. Does that work, Attorney Ogletree?
That date is fine, Your Honor. January
All right.
2nd.
January 2nd, 2024 at 9 a.m. via Zoom. I set your bond, it'll continue at $0, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, I'll see you then, sir, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you have a great day, okay?
You as well.
I will, thank you.
Hey, Mr. Soroki, Yeah. You on mute because you got some noise or talking in your background?
Okay.
Yeah. If you didn't- Thanks. Judge Anitra Weidman, is she on the screen to be heard? Or should she go in in the waiting room?
I'm here.
Yes, ma'am. You can put your phone back on mute, please, Ms. Weidman.
Okay.
Judge, did you bring Ms. Whiteman out for her case to be heard?
Sandy, I'm talking to someone on the phone trying to get an attorney back. I know you can't see that, but give me 1 second, okay?
Sure. I couldn't see it. Thank you.
All right. So Ms. Wyman, I didn't bring her back out. Ms. Wyman, did you talk to the attorney?
Yes, I did.
All right, put you in the waiting room. All right. Ms. Wells, I'll put you in the waiting room.
Judge, attorney wants.
Thank you.
Attorney what?
I got it. I'm bringing it back. Sorry, Ms. White.
It's okay. Yes, I came back here because there's an individual, William Wright. He was put in a breakout room, but I reviewed the register of actions and his hearing's not scheduled till October, I believe October 20th. So I was just checking if he was added to this docket.
If it says he's not here today, then you're right. Let me look one more time, but he's probably not on here. You said William Wright?
Yes, he's not on the docket, but I didn't know if there was some reason or some way he was added.
He's not on the docket. Tell him to come back to real day.
Okay. Can I go back? I still need to speak with the city attorney with co-host.
Oh, absolutely. Go back. No, take your time. You don't have to be in a rush.
Thank you.
Right. You're welcome.
Ms. White.
Yes.
Is it possible that you can put a note behind the defendant's name so we'll know that that their case is ready to be heard by the judge?
Yes, there are a few. I did put note on the trials. I have all no officers.
Okay.
And dismissals. But I just have to, some should have come back to the court. The ones I already spoke with the city attorney about, I directed them back to the court.
Yeah, and before you do, before they come back to the court, could you just put a note behind their name so that they spoke with you, and we'll put them in the waiting room?
Okay.
All right. It can be just as simple as just ready.
Okay, got it.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Do you have co-host capabilities? But I'll need to go back into the oh, thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
And it's probably ready for me to put ready on the no officers, correct?
Sure. Yeah. Just to let us know that that their case is ready.
Okay, got it.
Whatever notation you want to put on there. Thanks. I appreciate you.
Can I send them to this courtroom, the no officers, the trial?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you.
In the waiting room. Thanks, Rita.
No problem. Thank you.
Mr. Webb, did the attorney send you back out to the courtroom?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm just gonna put a notation by your name. Okay, you're gonna go in the waiting room. Mr. Land, what's your first name?
Ivan.
Okay, thank you. And you're here for who?
Marlon Williams.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, you're going into a waiting room now, Mr.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Walker,
Yes.
the attorney asked you to come to the courtroom?
No, but nobody never came back. And then she told me only thing I needed was a picture of my insurance, and then she was gonna send me to the
Ms. Walker, you shouldn't be
to the
sharing.
courtroom. So once I try, I have the
Ms.
picture
Walker,
for her, but
Ms. Walker, don't share your conversation with your attorney with us, okay? Yeah, I just asked you if the attorney asked you to come to the courtroom or if you talked to them. But I'm gonna put you back in the breakout room. You have to wait till they get there. They may be there now looking for you and you're not there, so they're gonna go to the next person. So just sit tight. We know you're there and the attorney knows you're there. She'll be back. So please rejoin the breakout room that you were in. Okay, thanks.
Attorney Land, I lied. Your client is here and they're in breakout room number 19.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry. I put you in there. As soon as I found out, I said, oh no, I'm so sorry. So I'll put you in room number 19 with them and they come out when you're ready, okay?
All right, thanks. All right, thanks.
Bye. Attorney Robinson?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, sorry about that. I saw that you had to go to court. I do apologize this morning, okay?
No problem, Judge. Thank you.
No problem. Mr. Wagner, you can take yourself off of mute.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, now calling the matter of people versus Terrell Lamar Wagner. This is ticket SP 1475726. Count 1, violation of the basic speed law and drove in an unsafe manner. Count 2, driving wrong way on one-way street. Count 3, failed to display a valid operator's license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning. If it may please the court, Sarah Robinson, P63181 for Mr. Terrell Wagner.
Mr. Wagner, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes. Terrell Wagner, defendant, Your Honor.
And how are we proceeding today?
Request bench trial, Judge.
All right, Sir, if you can raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. You had a chance to talk to your attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
My understanding, you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
That is correct.
All right. Attorney Robinson, my next date isn't until January 2nd of 24.
That's
Does that
fine.
work? Okay, at 9 a.m., I'll set his bond at $0, and we'll see everybody back January 2nd of 2024 at 9 a.m., okay?
All
right, thanks.
Thank you, Your
We'll
Honor.
see you then. You're welcome. Bonds continue $0, okay?
Thank you. Happy New Year in advance.
All right, thank you so much. Happy New Year to you too. We'll see you then, sir.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, sir. Thank you. Thank you for being pleasant too. I appreciate that.
I got to have no choice. No, thank you. Talk to you soon.
All right, bye-bye, sir. All right. Attorney Williams, you ready, Attorney Land on Mr. Williams?
Yeah, I just want a new date, Your Honor. My phone, my battery's getting ready to die. If you could just put it on the same date as the other case?
Okay. Do you remember what day that is?
Nah.
Okay, we'll look him up and we'll get that together. Go ahead, leave off. Did you tell your client to go too?
Yeah, I'll text him now.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Attorney Soroki, you ready on your people in the waiting room?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Carl Williams, the officer, is here. Okay. All right, so who do you have, Attorney Soroki?
Okay, I have. I have Rod Eugene Wade.
Okay, Rod Wade. When you move away from the.
I'm sorry, Tamiha Whitfield. I'm sorry, Judge.
Tamiha Whitfield. Okay.
And
Mr. Wade.
Fatima Woodard.
Okay. All right, I have Mr. Wade in here at least. Mr. Williams, you're all set, okay? Come back the next court date that you assigned to us, okay? I can't hear you if you're talking. Okay. Mr. Wade? Rod Wade.
Your Honor, he just got a chat from Mr. Wade. It says, I can't unmute and camera is off.
I wonder why. Is your phone over? His phone may be overheating. All right. I'm gonna have him sign back on. Then sign back on, Mr. Wade. Okay, we'll do Fatima Woodard while we're waiting. Miss Woodard?
Yes.
Now calling the matter of People versus Fatima Woodard. This is ticket SP 135844. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Fatima Woodard.
Yes, Your Honor, we ask the court to dismiss both matters pursuant to motion of the prosecution and valid documentation.
Being now that she is has valid documents, the court is going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you
Yes.
always keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Okay,
Otherwise, you have to come see me.
all right.
All right, we don't want that, Ms. Woodard. So we'll see you.
Right.
Good luck to you. Okay?
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. He came in. It must have logged back off. Okay, you said you had somebody else too?
And
Attorney
numerous
Terrell?
people.
Okay, when you don't speak in front, I don't hear anything.
I'm sorry, Nitra Weidman.
Okay, I'll bring in Ms. Wyman. Ms. Wyman?
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the People versus Anitra Everett Wyman. This is ticket SP 1119787. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Anitra Yvette Wyman.
Yes, Your Honor, defendant wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution and plead to a reduced charge of improper plates.
All right, if that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, ma'am. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will? Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
You're riding in that car, aren't you? You're not driving?
I'm not.
All right. And do you understand that by taking this plea today, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in this matter? You understand that?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
I'm sorry, it broke up a little bit.
I know, because when you're riding in the car, you go from tower to tower, so sometimes it just breaks up. All right. Did you understand that you're pleading today guilty because you are guilty? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of October 2nd of 2020. Were you in the area of Abington and Paul Drive in the city of Detroit in a Chevy vehicle?
Yes.
And while you were in that Chevy vehicle, was there no car insurance on it at the time?
No, it wasn't.
Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this time the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to one count of improper plates. Why'd you hesitate, Ms. Wyman? Was it not your vehicle?
I'm sorry.
I said, why'd you hesitate? Was it not your vehicle?
Oh, I was just trying to think back. I thought it was another car that I was here for court for, but I guess not.
No, it's a 2012 Chevy Blue. You remember that?
I never had a Chevy blue car. I had a G6 blue car, but my Chevy was gold that I had.
I don't want to say the license plate now. Did you have insurance on your vehicle?
No, I didn't have it. I don't even have those vehicles anymore, but no, I didn't have insurance.
Okay, all right. We've already established that we're satisfied with this at this point in time. Do you own a vehicle now? I see you being, yes, I see you raise your hand. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you explain yourself, Ms. Wyman.
So no, I don't own a vehicle now, but what does that mean for me if they have it in the records wrong for the car color or the make of the car wrong?
I mean, you don't have to plead to, you can have a bench trial. What that means that we just come back for another hearing. They may have miswrote on the ticket and stuff like that, but only the officer can dispute that. Since I wasn't there, I can only read from the ticket. So we can have a bench trial on it, have the officer come and testify to what they said or didn't see, or see if they come in at all. That's what that means.
Okay.
It'll be in January 2nd if you want a bench trial. That's what my bench trials are, because the officers don't come on this day, of course.
Okay.
It's your choice.
So if, since it's been so long, if he doesn't come, would
I can't advise
it be adjourned? Okay.
Attorney will make an appropriate thing on the record at that time.
I'll do a bench trial.
Okay. I'll set it for a bench trial. My fine today was gonna be $0. But we'll set it for a bench trial, see if the officer comes. I'll still make a note of that. We'll keep it that way. All right. So ma'am, it's my understanding you wanna have a bench trial? That's the trial before myself as the trier finder of facts. The officer would have to appear for this particular matter. You understand that, ma'am?
I can't.
I know they talking to her, but they giving her all this advice, so let them be an attorney as well. And so we're gonna have it at 9 a.m. on January 2nd of 2024.
Well,
Set your bond at $0 personal. Have a great day, Ms. Wiseman.
Well, I was speaking with my husband because I'm not understanding if they have the wrong car and all that. I didn't understand the joke either.
I agree, Miss. I agree. If it's not the right car, and then they made that, I just can't make that determination because I wasn't there. So I didn't write the ticket. So I don't know that it's not the right car, right? All I have is what's on the ticket. And so if you would like to dispute that, I understand 100%. You're not gonna be penalized or anything like that for you wanting to move forward with what your rights and stuff like that. I just can't do anything personally today about it because of the fact that I didn't write the ticket. So, I mean, that's absolutely your right. And I mean, if it's not the right car color, then you do that. And we'll come back January 2nd, 2024, 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0. We'll see if the officer comes. If the officer doesn't come, the attorneys and counsels know exactly what to ask on the record, and then that matter will be resolved that day. So you don't, either way, it's gonna get wrapped up. Don't worry.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, okay?
You too. Thank you.
All right, I'll see you then. January 2nd at 9 a.m., okay? January 2nd, 2024, 9 a.m. via Zoom, okay?
Okay, see you then.
All right, thank you. Bye. Wait. I don't think they know. All right. Our way. Yeah.
Here we go.
There you go, Mr. Wade. I know you've been trying this morning. I understand. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait, okay?
Appreciate you.
All right, no problem. Now following the matter of the people versus Rod Eugene Wade. This is Z ticket 8089831. This is one count operating with a high blood alcohol content. This matter is up today for a pretrial. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes. Ellen Soroki, P37441, appear on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Rod Wade.
Yes.
How would you see the counsel?
Your defendant wishes, except off the prosecution, he'll be pleading to a reduced charge of operating while intoxicated from the current charge of blood alcohol level in excess of 0.17.
And you want to take advantage of that today, Mr. Wade?
I believe he said that was in my best interest. I'm currently in a class. I was gonna wait until I finished the class to be in mid-January, if that would make any difference.
You just gave me a mouthful. First of all, you say it'd be in your best interest. He's to give you counsel, but you ultimately make the decision. And what type of class are you talking about you in?
I'm in a DUI class right now.
DR class.
DUI class, sorry. I got braces.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying that's gonna help your cause. Because you went into a class after you got this high ticket from
I believe
operating.
so. Yeah, I'm currently in the
I mean,
class
that made
right
you
now.
take the class anyways. It was 0.21. I mean,
I can't hear
you
you.
could try, huh?
No, I couldn't hear you. The reception is horrible. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I said your blood alcohol content was 0.21. But you want to complete this class and ask them, will they give you a lower offer? Because you still gonna have to plead to something. You know that, right?
Yes, ma'am. And I'm currently in it. I have a paper I can email to somebody to see and check, but if not, it's not gonna make a difference. Let's go ahead and take care of it today.
All right. What day is your class complete?
January the 14th, I believe.
The next day is either gonna be Martin Luther King Day or it's gonna be that following week. Let me see. Around this time here. Yep, the next day is Martin Luther King Day. Oh, Marlena. I'm gonna have you come back. No drinking, no driving. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
You provide proof that you complete this class so that the attorney can talk to them and see if they'll give you one step lower. Okay,
Yes,
I don't
ma'am.
have any authority to do any of that. Okay, so they may come back and say, even though you took this class, they're gonna offer the same thing. But come back with this class completed and see if
Yes,
they'll
ma'am.
give you something a little bit more reduced. I'm gonna allow you to do this, okay? Don't
Yes, ma'am.
embarrass me this way.
No way.
Okay.
Absolutely
Make
not.
a note. So I'm gonna have you come
Appreciate
back
that.
January. I know, it sounds like you're really dedicated to getting this under control. So that's why I'm gonna allow you to come back January 16th, okay? January 16th at 8:30 a.m. You must complete this program. If the program's not completed, then
Yes, ma'am.
8:30 a.m. I'm gonna put must complete program, must complete current program is seeking lower offer, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll see you then, Mr. Wade, okay?
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You're welcome. Enjoy the rest of your day, okay? We got
Good
proof of the
time.
class, okay?
I have you.
Okay, all right. Have a good
Yes,
day.
ma'am. You too.
All right, give me another person, Attorney Soroki.
Okay. See here, can we take care of Tamiha Whitfield?
Okay. It looks like she signed off, so do you wanna, we can do her at the end maybe.
What I was gonna do, she requested a trial anyways, a bench trial.
Okay, I do the ones that logged off at the end, so
Okay,
I'll make sure
no problem.
that she was doing the bench trial, okay?
And we did Fahim Warren, right? Fahim Ali Warren.
Nope, I have that person.
All right, we're ready on him.
Mr. Warren,
Yes, ma'am.
all right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Fahim Warren. This is ticket SP 1482439. One count improper place. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes. Alan Strokey, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Fahim Warren.
Your Honor, defense moves to dismiss this matter per motion of the prosecution based on valid documentation.
All right. Now that you have valid documentation, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, you are all set. Make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you.
Do I leave this one?
Yep, just leave. I was about to say, just log out. You see how to log out at the bottom when it says leave?
We're ready, and Tamika Webb.
Okay. Ms. Webb?
Yes, ma'am. Your Honor.
Good morning. It's okay. Thank you. I appreciate the correction. So thank you. You good. Now calling the matter of the people versus Tamika Webb. This is ticket SP 1494251. One count drive on registered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2 improper plates. She also has in default ticket SP 1494252. No proof of insurance. I'll hear it today. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Tamika Webb.
All right, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, before I make the request for the defendant, just let the court know, defendant is, I believe is homeless and has no money, and that's her problem in working out a plea here. She was going to request a pretrial, but I thought I'd bring that to the court's attention first before we make any requests at this time.
All right, that's fine. I was about to say, so what were you planning? You were gonna ask for a pretrial?
We were going to ask for a pretrial just to give her more time to get herself situated.
Okay, Ms. Webb, that's fine. Do you have a motion about the ticket in default?
Yes, we'd ask the court to set aside the default, the defaulted ticket, Your Honor.
All right, at this time, the court is gonna set aside the default in this particular matter. Hold on a minute. All right, so I'm gonna set aside the default. I'm gonna give you, ma'am, until, what about December 6th? You think you can try and have everything together by then, Ms. Webb?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor. I was actually going to, he switched everything over. While I was sitting here thinking, I thought that maybe it would be in my best interest to accept the plea and just ask for more time to be able to pay off whatever fines that you may say that I have to pay.
Okay. Well, it's up to you. It's your choice. So I'll either give you additional time so you can try and correct everything, or you can plead today and we'll take care of it in total. What do you want to do, ma'am?
I think I should plead today and I should just go ahead and take care of it.
What was the improper place she was gonna plead to?
Yes,
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, if that's the case, ma'am, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Soroki about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am. No, Your Honor.
All right, are you pleading guilty of your own choice, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that by taking this, that you're gonna give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in this matter? You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of that, you still want to move forward today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I want to take your attention back to, take a deep breath, okay? On or about August 26th of 2023, were you driving a Nissan vehicle in the area of Griswold and Grand River Avenue in the city of Detroit, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
And while you were driving that vehicle, were your plates improper at the time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
With that, the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to the amended charge. Well, not, it's not amended. Plea as charged to improper plates. What's going on in life right now, man? Yeah.
Too much.
I can tell. There's a lot going on. There's a lot happening. It's a little overwhelming for you today.
Yes, Your Honor.
You couldn't afford all the stuff that you did. Recently unemployed. It's all right. It's all right, Ms. Webb. Life happens sometimes, doesn't it? It be happening at the most awkward and messed up times ever too, right?
Yeah.
I know. It's hard. Life's real hard. So here's your break for today. The court's gonna issue a fine of no dollars, okay? This is your freebie though. That's just because I looked up everything and you have everything else paid for. So you take care, this is the only open matters that you have. And we're gonna take care of you today, okay?
Thank you.
You're very welcome, okay? All right, life sometimes beats you up, but in the beating up, there's always gonna be a little sunshine. Hold tight to the sunshine that you see, because those are the things that keep you going when you feel like you don't want to go anymore, okay? So hold on to those little pieces of sunshine, and we'll take care of the rest, all right?
Thank you.
You're very welcome, Ms. Webb. You have a great rest of your day, okay? And I hope you find employment soon, okay? It's gonna come. It's gonna come.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, well, have a good day. Okay. All right, Ms. Webb. Ms. White, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Corporal Bennett did check in this morning for Carl Williams.
Oh,
He left
okay,
his phone number for me. Sorry.
okay.
Attorney Geringer, did you get my message? Oh, yes, I see your response. Sorry.
And I am sending you some chats, Attorney Geringer.
Okay.
All right, I
thank
had
you,
to
Judge.
take him for a moment so that he would know what was going on for some other stuff.
I'm also, we're just finishing the docket here in Judge Yancey's courtroom, but I am also
Okay.
see the message here.
Okay, I'm sending it to you right now, and when you need the file, just come on down so that you can see it. The attorney is in the courtroom as well, okay?
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Thank you, all right. I'm imagining something, I'm sorry, Attorney, White. Okay, Attorney Soroki, other people in the waiting room.
Lewis Reynolds.
Okay, he went to a different courtroom where he belonged. He went to where he was from.
Marquise Webb.
Marquise Webb. Okay.
Yes.
What about, you have Tracy White too, probably?
No, that's
Yep, I'm ready on Miss White.
Okay, I will give you a moment, Miss White, to talk to the attorney, and then I'll come back to you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, no problem, of course. Marquise Webb, Mr. Webb, unmute yourself for me, please.
Yeah.
Okay, now calling the matter of People versus Marquise Darrell Webb. This is ticket 233114, no operator's license on person. Ticket 12610217, drove while license not valid. And ticket number SP 1199358, count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license, count 1. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
right. Yes. Mr. Webb, his offer is, Your Honor, to plead to
Attorney Soroka, you gotta state your name first.
I'm sorry, Alan Strokey, P374441, appear on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Webb, state your name, please.
Marquise Darrell Webb.
Thank you. Yes, counsel.
Your Honor, defendant wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution in this matter. He will be pleading to a failure to display on ticket ending 2171, and the remaining 4 tickets will be dismissed.
Okay. If you want to take advantage of that, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
I'm sorry.
Are you taking this guilty plea because you are guilty?
No.
You're not guilty?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Are you taking this guilty plea today because you are guilty?
No. Yes.
Okay. Did you do this?
Yes.
Okay. And by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters. You understand that?
Yeah.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right. I am going to take you back to the date of June the 15th of 2012. And he did show up today. Were you in the area of Mount Elliott and Jefferson Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Driving a Dodge vehicle?
Yes.
And did you not have a valid license on you at the time?
No.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulations for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of failed to display. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. So you have a ticket that is in default. It's 2 years old, so I don't think the points will be on, but you're gonna need to pay that ticket. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. This is default, right? All right. You need to pay that ticket, okay?
Okay.
Let me see how much it is. Ms. Williams, please place yourself on mute. Count two. Sorry, I tried to be fancy and I need my clerk's help. Yeah, maybe. Oh, all right, so it's $204. You need to pay that, okay?
Okay.
All right, that's the order of this court. I'm gonna wait to call the files on the ticket that you paid for today, okay?
Okay.
All right, so just pay that ticket though, okay?
I will.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
All right, thank you.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, how are you doing?
I'm good.
You need something?
I'm gonna put Mr. Williams in back in number 2.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm sorry, number 3. No, I think he has.
I have an in-court matter. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Leslie Wardell. This is ticket number SP 1397882. This is one count of illegal dumping. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Attorney Luke Geringer, P 85677, appearing on behalf of the city of Detroit.
And good morning again, Your Honor. Dennis Whitey, P 79560 on behalf of Leslie Wardell, who's present standing to my left. Please state your full name for the record.
Leslie Wardell.
All right, thank you, Mr. Wardell. And online, I do have Detective Greeno. Detective,
Yes.
please state your name, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, state your name for me, please.
Detective Jana Greeno, badge D 1357, working Detroit Police.
Thank you very much. All right, counsel, today is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. Did we reach some type of resolution?
Your Honor, actually, we have not, but under MCR 6.006B4, if a defendant demands an in-person bench trial, it's an absolute right where all witnesses have to be present. We did do that on the record last time. The officer probably, I'm not understanding what notice she even got, so I don't even know if it's her fault, and I'm not trying to claim that. But given that, we would move to dismiss because this is supposed to be date time set today for the bench trial.
Response from
The people
counsel?
would not have any objection to defendant's motion.
Okay, all right. Well, y'all can always refile this if you would like to. What was that code again?
Oh, MCR 6.006, subsection B, subsection 4. It states, trials notwithstanding any other provisions of these rules, the use of video conferencing technology shall not be used in a bench or jury trials or any proceeding wherein the testimony of witnesses or presentation of evidence may occur, except in the discretion of the court after all parties have had a notice and opportunity to be heard on the use of video conferencing
That's
technology.
a very new rule, isn't it?
It came out halfway through COVID, Judge.
I was about to say. So, all right, well, with that being stated, yes.
Ma'am,
Yes,
I just want
Mr.
to say that I was notified by DPD, but was not notified by an attorney, so that's why I am on Zoom.
Okay, I understand, and it's of no fault of your own. I know that it was scheduled in person for this particular matter. Won't have it scheduled. Give me 1 second. Let me put this matter to the side. What was the last day? Let me go ahead and see. Not five, okay. All right, give me 1 second. Okay.
Yeah, September 5th was our last time.
This is Devontae White, sir.
Okay,
All right. I'm
I
at,
wasn't here on this one.
not today. Not the day I set this trial. I just
We'll be
looked
ready
at
to
my-
proceed though, if the prosecutor wants to.
All right. Back on the record in the matter of People versus Leslie Wardell, recalling this matter. I did take a moment due to the wonderfulness of technology to go back and review the video that came on for that day when I put this, because typically on the back of my tickets, I write if it's in person, and I didn't see in person on my ticket. So I went back. Counsel Whiting, you were not present during that particular hearing. It was Attorney Boffman who stood in for you, made sure the date was okay. And I just put that it was going to be via Zoom. So I know that he did have some issues with getting discovery. He had brought it to our attention at that point in time. Have all discovery issues been?
Yeah, I have everything the people have, Judge, and just as an officer of the court, now that you reviewed the record, and thank you for clarifying. I remember exactly what happened. I was in a CSC trial in Oakland County that day, and the attorney did stand in. So I'm confusing this with one of my other cases with Your Honor. So I would withdraw the motion at this
Oh, no,
point.
because I know you did request an in-person one,
Yeah,
a counsel, and so I do remember that. That's why I was like, oh, I didn't write it on the back of this ticket, so I do apologize. So how would we like to proceed today?
we're ready if they are, Judge.
Ready,
Judge,
Detective Greeno, are you ready as well? If so, I'm gonna do
yes,
these
ma'am.
other matters. Okay, let me do some of these other matters and get them out, and then I'll call this matter so we can have this trial, okay?
Ma'am, I believe that we were going to have dismissed and I was going to reissue.
Okay.
I had provided all the evidence to Alexa and she is not there. And Luke is filling in. So that's where we stand at this point.
and Judge, just for clarification purposes, the people would note that because the defendant is here in person and our witness is on Zoom, the people do not feel they would be able to proceed and would request that this matter either be scheduled. Well, we're recommending, I suppose, at this point dismissal, but in the future, that if all parties are in person or on Zoom.
And Your Honor, if this case is reissued, I've already advised my client, he's gonna have my card to call me so I can get reappointed, because I'm familiar with the case, so we can proceed where we left off.
Okay, I was gonna say, if that's the wish of everyone today for this matter to be dismissed without prejudice, I will grant that. I'll dismiss this without prejudice. And then once it gets refiled, just bring it back to the attention. It's gonna come back to me.
Yeah.
And so make sure you reach out to counsel. I'll have you fill out and make sure that I let counsel, appointed counsel know that you were on this case already and you would like to have this matter
And
heard.
my client has also been directed to call me directly, so I might get appointed before that.
All right, Mr. Wardell, you hear what's going on. I know this has been for a while now that you've been going through this. So today's resolution is they are asking for it to be dismissed. The attorney who has worked on it, not that Mr. Geringer is not competent, but the attorney who has been working on it is not present today. We are going to dismiss it without prejudice. The only other thing I could do is set it out for a little time. But if everybody's okay with dismissal today, I will grant that request, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right,
Appreciate
this
it.
matter
All
is
right.
dismissed. You're welcome. Thank you
Take
for your patience this morning too. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. Sorry, it took me a little longer. I want to go back and review because I want to see what was going on, okay?
So just for clarification on my end,
Yes.
am I correct that I was not notified it was in person?
You're correct because it was not in person in our system. And so that's why I paused. I paused because I want to go, usually on the back of my ticket, I'll write in person. And I didn't write that, so I went actually online to my old YouTube video and I watched me set this so that I could see whether or not I just didn't write it or whether it was in person. And I realized that I did not set it as an in-person trial. And so that's why that particular manner, because when you said it, I said, well, let me go back and look at the ticket and check. So that's why Detective Greeno, I checked.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure on my end I didn't mess up.
No, you did not. We did not set it as in person.
Okay,
So,
I appreciate you, ma'am. Have a nice day. Take care.
of course, I was about to say, of course, thank you for your patience today, okay?
No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
Michelle Williams?
I'm present.
All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Michelle Williams. This is ticket SP 1467512. Count 1 to 5 miles over posted speed. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Your Honor, Rita White on behalf of, please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Michelle Williams.
All right, counsel, how are we proceed? Yep.
Yes, on the docket, I have reviewed the docket and it does just list the 2 misdemeanor matters that are scheduled for today. So hopefully you will agree to take that other matter out of default. Okay. So the recommendation is to reduce the speeding ticket down to limited access. She would like to accept responsibility for that matter with a recommendation for the dismissal on the other tickets.
All right, if that's it's stipulating to the 4 corners. So did the speeding ticket and what other ticket made it today?
The speeding ticket, there is a no registration and a no insurance ticket, which Miss Williams did provide proof of valid documentation for both of those matters. So those are recommended to be dismissed.
All right, ma'am. So at this time, if you would like to take advantage of this offer, we're going to lower it to a no point offense. You would just have to pay a fine for the speeding. Is that how you want to proceed today, Ms. Williams?
Yes, I was curious as to what the fine amount would be and if it's possible for it to be reduced.
It's going to be $125. Unfortunately, with speeding tickets, I'm not able to do anything. I can just give you some extra time to be able to pay it.
Okay. Now I did file a motion this past Friday and I did set up a bond, I guess, for the 125. Would that just be used to pay off the ticket? So is there any?
We'll enter it into the system as a limited access, which is better. It looks better on your record. So let me do this. Count 1, limited access 125. Actually, it will. You could come down to the clerk's office and come down on the first floor and have this applied to this ticket. Okay.
I'd have to go in person and have it applied.
Well, I can put bond applied.
Okay.
To this ticket, see if it does it. Now you will need to check and make sure because it doesn't always happen that way, okay?
I just need to follow up with 36th District, calling the office. Okay.
Okay. All right, so I did put bond applied, stipulation to the 4 corners of the ticket in order to establish a factual basis, Ms. White, Attorney White?
Oh, stipulated.
Stipulates probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes.
All right, so at this time, the court's gonna enter a plea to the amended charge of limited access 1 to 5 over speed. The remaining 2 tickets will be dismissed, okay? That way, if they send, and I'll give it to my clerk, if they send you another notice, because I don't handle just civil infractions. A lot of times they'll go someplace else, but we'll take care of it today. And then I put applied bond on the ticket, okay?
Thank you.
You're very welcome, Ms. Williams. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
All right, you have a great day.
You too, thank you. Eric Winters?
Yes.
All right, now calling the matters of the people versus Eric DeJuan Winters. This is ticket U 30917607, smoking at gas pumps. Ticket SP 8066423, drove while license expired. Ticket 828855, count 1, drove without valid, while license is not valid. Count 2 is no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Sroki, P374441, appear on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Eric Winters.
All right, and I do have Corporal Whitehead checked in today. I do not have that the other 2 officers checked in. Is that correct? You just have 1 officer checked in, Miss Sandy?
That's correct.
Okay, and Corporal Whitehead is here still. I'm trying to get him out the breakout room. Have we reached a resolution in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor, we have a plea.
Okay, what is it gonna plead?
Mr. Winters will plead to a failure to display as a reduced charge to SP 806-423, count 1.
All right, and you want to take advantage of that, sir?
Yes,
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
yes,
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
yes,
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
no,
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
yes,
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
yes,
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
yes,
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
yes,
All right, sir, I want to take your attention back to the date of April 3rd of 2018. Were you driving a Saturn vehicle in the area of Barlow and East 7 Mile Streets in the city of Detroit?
yes,
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license expired at the time?
yes,
Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court's gonna enter a plea to the amended charge of failed to display. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. Sir, my fine is $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
60 days.
All right, so that brings us to the date of December 11th. Is that gonna be enough time for you, sir?
Yes,
All right, so I have it December 11th. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed, okay?
yeah.
All right, thank you, sir. Have a good day. I'm gonna bring in everybody from the waiting room so I can get them out of here. Thank
God
you.
bless you.
Oh, thank you very much. All right.
There are two people on phone devices. Should I bring them in, or does this court also want to bring them in? They're in there.
Let me do these people real quick, then I'll bring them in.
Got it.
Shelley Wells.
Yes.
Oh, Shanna Wells, I'm sorry.
It's Shayna.
Shayna, okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Shayna Unique Wells. This is ticket SP 1485045. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Rita White on behalf of, please name for the record, Ms. Wells.
Shayna Wells.
Your Honor, I have spoken with the city attorney. Ms. Wells has provided proper valid documentation of insurance, and there has been a recommendation for a dismissal on her matter.
At this time, now that she has presented valid documentation, the court is going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you always have all your documents valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're all set, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, thank you. Have a really good day. Joshua White. Unmute yourself for me, sir. You know how to do that? You see me asking you to unmute? Thank you.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How about yourself today, Mr. White?
I'm doing all right.
Okay, good. Now calling the matter of People versus Joshua Aaron White. This is ticket SP 1479701. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Rita White on behalf of, please state your name for the record, Mr. White.
Joshua Aaron White.
Mr. White has presented valid documentation of insurance, and I did present it to the city attorney. We are recommending a dismissal.
So at this time, being that he has presented valid insurance at this time, the court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're all set, Mr. White. Thank you so much for your patience this morning.
No problem. Thank you, guys.
All right, have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Thank you. Corporal Whitehead, I tried to get you out. He did end up taking a plea on that case, okay?
Okay. You have a good day, okay?
You too, thank you very much.
All right, no problem.
No problem. Attorney Garinger, it sounds like, did y'all work something out with Mr. Carl Williams or no? Is that gonna be a trial?
Oh, it's been worked out.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I didn't want to bring him in and then you tell me y'all ain't work it out. Okay. All right, I'll put him in. Bring the rest of them and just close out the room. All right, Tracy White, ma'am, unmute yourself.
Yes, I am here.
Okay, now calling the matter of People versus Tracy Michelle White. Yes, ticket number. Those are in default. SP 1493427. One count, driver's license never required. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. She also has a warrant status, ticket number SP 1153723. Drove while license expired. Ticket SP 1193496. Allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count one. Count two, open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger. And she has some civil infractions that go with these tickets in default as well. That's ticket SP 1493511 and SP 1153724. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Rita White on behalf of Miss Tracy White. She is present. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Tracy Michelle White.
Your Honor, I just was reviewing the two tickets that were scheduled on the docket list today for Miss White. I was not aware of these additional tickets. So I guess we're gonna have to recall this matter.
She has some tickets in warrant status, and one of them is an open alcohol ticket, so.
I'll have to speak with the city attorney.
Yeah, she got some civil infraction tickets too, with that 823, 82623. She got 3 civil infraction tickets. I think all of them have points. And they went into default too. Driving left of Center Street, pass on right, and 11 to 15 miles over posted speed. So hold tight, Ms. White. Put yourself back on mute. Mr. Carl Williams. Unmute yourself.
I'm here.
All right. Now calling the matter of the People versus Carl Sherman Williams. This is ticket SP 1454644. Count one, no insurance misdemeanor. He also has ticket number SP 1454643. Count one, 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. Count two, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Rita White on behalf of, please state your name for the record, Mr. Williams.
Carl Williams.
Your Honor, this matter is scheduled for trial, and I was informed that Officer Bennett did check in on his matter. And so as a result of that, there has been an offer availed to Mr. Williams in exchange for a plea on a civil infraction to reduced to limited access. The city attorney has authorized a dismissal on his no insurance and no registration tickets, given the fact that he has provided valid documentation on those matters.
It's gonna be limited access 6 to 10, or what was that, the speed?
Limited access 1 to 5.
Okay, all right. So do you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket in order to establish a factual basis?
Yes. So
All right,
stipulated.
so at this time, thank you so much. A stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court's gonna enter a plea to the amended charge of limited access. Boy, I tell you, Mary, something else. Limited access, the remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. Sir, the fine for that is $125. Typically with civil infractions, you have 14 days to pay them. Is that gonna be enough time for you, sir?
Can I pay it on the first, ma'am? I live from check to check.
Okay. I'll give you enough time. If you need 2 months, that's fine. You want 2 months?
I'll pay it on the first of the month.
Okay, all right, so I'll give it 11/10/23, okay?
And that's 125.
125, sir.
Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. You have a good rest of your day, okay?
You do the same, ma'am.
I will, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, sir. Sierra Walker,
Yes.
now calling the matter of the people versus Sierra Walker. This is ticket number SP 1359716. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Right, on behalf of, please state your name for the record, Ms. Walker.
Sierra Walker.
Your Honor, today is the date and time scheduled for trial. I did have a chance to review the sign-in participant list, waiting list, meeting room list. I have not been able to locate Officer Julio Sinawi. With that, we are requesting a dismissal on her matters.
I don't believe Mr. Officer Zawali checked in. Is that correct, Ms. Sandy?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, so with that being said, the court's gonna grant your request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure, I heard you talk about your documents earlier, even though you weren't supposed to. Make sure you keep everything up to date, valid, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Ms. Walker, okay? Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Miss Sandy, I love that brooch that you have on today. Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you. You know, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I just had to say that. Use of woodwork.
Here.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus use of woodwork. This is ticket SP 1485069. 1 count drive unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Rita White on behalf of, please state your name for the record, Mr. Woodward.
Yusuf Woodward.
Your Honor, I have spoken with the city attorney and he has agreed to reduce his registration ticket down to an improper plates citation. Your Honor, Mr. Woodward would like to accept the plea offer.
Is that right, Mr. Woodward?
No.
You
No.
want to set up a trial, it looks like.
Yes,
You want to set
my
up a trial?
apologies, set for trial.
All right, is that bench or jury,
Yep.
Mr. Woodward?
Can you say that again?
Yes, I can. Is that a bench or a jury trial?
It doesn't matter to me.
Okay, all right. If you have a jury trial, you have to come in person and be in the building. If you have a bench trial, you just come back on online, but sign in where I can see you. And the officers will come on and everything like that. You understand?
Yeah, I could come in.
Okay, so you want to have a jury trial? You got attorney? Because you got to provide an
Nope, I
attorney that way.
represent myself. I can't represent myself.
If you would like to, you can. You want to represent yourself?
Oh, yeah. I sure will.
Okay. I'll go through the advice. I'll go through the advice of rights. You know, you have the absolute right to have an attorney. You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you can't
It
afford
should
an
be
attorney,
easy.
attorney will be provided for you. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You have to understand that there is certain terms that can be extended as far as a fine up to the maximum amount of $500 and a penalty of going to jail for 93 days if you were to be found guilty by a jury in these particular matters. You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you also understand that you're going to be treated as an attorney for all intents, purposes, and rights, even though you are not actually a legal attorney. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's get you a trial date then. My trial dates.
Excuse me? Hello?
I'm just trying to look, so I only can do 2 trials once a month, and so I'm trying to see if I have any more, and I think I have them for every month. So we're looking at February 5th, 2024 for your jury trial. So I'll set it for February 5th, 2024. It will be at 9:30 a.m. We'll have a final pretrial, as I'm supposed to, on the date of February 3rd, I believe is the date. Let me look it up. No, February 2nd. That will be at 10 a.m. via Zoom. The jury trial will, of course, be in person. Please report to courtroom 337, but come online for your final pretrial on February 2nd at 10 a.m. If you don't come on, I will assume that you don't want it anymore, and I won't schedule it for that. They need to know so they can have jurors come to the building, okay?
Okay, you say February the 3rd.
February
Or the second.
2nd is going to be your final pretrial, February 2nd, okay? And the trial is going to be February 5th at 9:30 a.m., okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll see you then, okay?
Yes, ma'am, you will. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All righty.
All right. Cameron Williams. Cameron Williams. Mr. Williams. All right. Gene Williams. Press *6 on your phone. Oh, Cameron Williams? Oh.
Yes, I'm right here. I'm right here.
I know, right? You weren't connected at first, so I had to hold tight. Well, I can do his real quick.
Yeah, it was an error connected.
I know. Now calling the matter of the people versus Cameron Jacob Williams. This is ticket number SP 1216581 Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, reckless driving. Count 3, improper plates. Also calling ticket SP 1405076. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, expired plate CMV. Also calling ticket number 1292022. Count 3 is drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. You're not driving, Mr. Williams, are you?
No, I'm my grandma driver. She dropping me off.
Okay. What appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Are you going in and out? Gotcha.
I'm going in and out.
Yeah, maybe it's just me, but yeah, you're going in and out.
Okay. It's probably because they got background noise. So I'm gonna mute Mr. Cameron for a moment, because when you have background noise, that's what ends up happening. And I sound like I'm all pixely because people in the cars driving around because they couldn't stay still for their court date just for a couple of minutes. I understand.
No, I'm sorry. I just got to the house. I'm sorry. I had my baby. We had to pick my baby up.
I know. All right. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Rita White on behalf of Mr. Can you please state your name and stay still just for a few minutes, Mr. Williams, for the record?
It's Cameron Williams. Cameron Jacob Williams.
Your Honor, there has been an offer available to Mr. Williams to reduce his reckless driving ticket down to drag racing, and one of his driving while license suspended tickets to be reduced to failure to display, with a dismissal on the remaining tickets. Mr. Williams would like to accept the plea offer.
All right. Does he have to fingerprints if he's getting reduced? Okay. All right. Just so you know, you have to have fingerprints for the reckless driving, even if it's getting reduced. It's a new court rule that they did by the state. We have to comply. So you have to come down here and get your fingerprints. You understand that, Mr. Williams?
Yes, how soon would you like me to do that, Your Honor?
Okay, I'll give you 30 days to do that. Is that enough time?
That's enough time.
Okay, please raise your right hand for me, Mr. Williams.
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, Mr. Williams, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I want to take your attention first back to the date of December 9th of 2022. At that time, sir, were you driving a BMW in the area of Michigan and Michigan Avenue and 22nd Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes, I was, Your Honor.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was your license suspended at the time?
Yes, it was, Your Honor.
And then, sir, I want to bring your attention to the date of June 19th of 2021. Were you driving a Ford vehicle in the area of West Grand Boulevard and Toledo Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
And while you were driving that vehicle, were you driving it in a reckless manner, going at a high rate of speed and disregarding stop signs, sir?
At the time, yes, Your Honor.
I know it's at the time. You're not doing it right
Yes.
now, right?
No, I'm not. Yeah, yes, Your Honor, I was.
Satisfied. I know you were. Satisfied, Attorney White?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed. Stipulation on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of fail to display, as well as the amended charge of drag racing. Mr. Williams, I need you not to do all this stuff, okay? You're going to mess up your license. You're going to mess it up.
I understand. I just had I got a 13-year-old. Before I did all this, I was young and dumb, but I got a daughter that's 1 year old. I'm trying to get my license, trying to get my life together. So this is why I'm doing all this, take care of business. My grandma, she be driving, she on my butt, my family on my butt. I'm trying to get my life together. So I appreciate you.
You see what it took to get on you and stay on you so that you can can get your life together?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay,
Yes.
I like to hear that type of going on. So here's what I'm gonna do for you today. I'm gonna give you a $300 fine on a drag racing ticket. How long do you need? 30 or 60 days to pay it?
30 days, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'll have it due no later than November the 10th, 2023. Okay, I'm gonna waive the cost and fines on the other ticket because you're probably gonna have some what's called reinstatement fees
Statement
that you're gonna
fees.
need to pay. Huh?
Yeah, I heard that, Your Honor. I understand.
Yep, so you're gonna have to pay all those, okay? And then the rest of your tickets though will be dismissed today, okay?
I appreciate it, Your Honor.
I appreciate you. Good luck to you. I like when a man takes steps up and says, let me get my stuff together so I can take care of mine. Okay? You do have
Yes,
some
that's
other
what I'm
tickets
trying
in disposition that you need to pay. Take care of those, okay?
No, I'm definitely, that's what I can say. I'm not partying, nothing. I'm just working and trying to take care of my responsibilities. So I will take care of that within the month, definitely, because I'm trying to take care of myself. So I appreciate the opportunity and I will do that.
You will do that today. I got you. I appreciate you, Mr. Williams. Good luck to you, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right, you too. So one quick question: to pay the stuff, I just got to go to 36
Come down to 36 District Court. Yep. Or go online to 36districtcourt.org, okay? But wait until we update the system though. So give us a day, okay?
Give us about a day. All right, no problem.
All right. Thank you.
You have a good day.
Right. You too. Thank you. Mr. Gene Williams?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
I understand. I got you. Now calling the matter of the people versus Gene Edward Williams. This is you ticket 504-02419. This is one count offer to engage the services of another. Also calling ticket SP 1445275. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Rita White on behalf of Mr. Please state your name for the record, Mr. Williams.
Gene Williams.
Your Honor, there has been an offer extended to Mr. Williams to reduce the offer to engage charge count to disorderly conduct. The city attorney did provide several conditions that Mr. Williams would need to participate in, which would be to clearly the court knows HIV testing and the morality class and other conditions the court should so impose. In addition to that, if Mr. Williams, he will agree to accept that plea, there is an agreement for a dismissal on the remaining counts.
Okay, you want to take advantage of that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
I do.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in this matter? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of February 7th of 2019. Were you in the area of Finkel and Sussex in the city of Detroit, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you act in a disorderly manner in that area, sir?
Yes, I was very stupid. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of disorderly conduct, amended to disorderly conduct. And I'm going to dismiss the other two charges, okay? So you have a list of things to do. My fine is going to be $300, sir. And you're going to have to do HIV, STI testing, as well as take a misdemeanor morality class. So I'm going to give you some time. I'm gonna give you until
Okay.
February to complete everything because it's around the holiday season and I don't know what you got going on. I'm gonna give you a
Right.
phone number to call. You ready to take it down?
Hold on. Yep.
Okay, let me
I'm
know
ready.
when you're ready.
I'm
Okay,
ready.
it's 313
Mm-hmm.
965
565.
965
565, yeah.
965
965. Okay.
3414.
3414. Okay.
Tell them that you need to take the misdemeanor morality class and they'll give you some directions, okay?
Okay.
All right, and then you have to pay my $300 fine. That gives you 4 months, as well as do HIV STI test. I don't have to know the results. I just have to know that you took it, okay?
All righty. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you, okay, sir? I'll see you for a review on February 12th of 2024, February 12th of 2024. I'll set your bond at $0. And you're all set, okay? Sorry, no bond needed,
All right.
okay?
Yep. You have a great day.
You too, sir.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. All right. Did
Your
you have a
Honor,
chance to talk?
is there a way you can just read the tickets that were not on the, because I have the list, but I just would like you to read the tickets for Ms.
I
White that were
can.
not. Okay.
Okay, I have, the ones that weren't on there for today will be expired, license expired. Then it's, allowing unlicensed driver to drive. Open alcohol and motor vehicle passenger. And then I have 3 civil infractions from, let me make sure I did all the tickets. I have a drive left of center street, pass on right, 11 to 15 miles over posted speed, limited access. And there is, but this was from 2021. There's a no proof of insurance from 2021. That's a civil infraction. That's been in default though. Twenty 2021 ticket. She has a couple out there that's civil infraction. But I'll do the 2022, 2023.
Okay. You think I can go into a meeting room with Ms. White?
Absolutely. Ms. White, I need you to rejoin the meeting room. So if you will click on your phone, let me open up the rooms again. I put it back.
Yeah.
Is Lewis Reynolds and Miss Tamika Whitfield still in the waiting room?
All right, so Mr. Reynolds went to the courtroom that he was supposed to go to.
Okay.
Okay. And then Miss Whitfield, I think we just need to call that matter. We'll just call it right now. No, I have it. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Tamia Unique Jewel Whitfield. This is ticket SP 1485276. One count open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger. May I have your appearance for the record, please?
Alan Soroki, P374441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. Your Honor, defendant was present earlier and she was requesting a bench trial on this matter.
So I'll set it for a bench trial. That'll be on January 2nd of 2024 at 9 a.m. I'll set her bond at $0 personal. I do have her checked in. She must have dropped off the call today, but we won't penalize her. We'll allow her to have a bench trial January 2nd, 2024 at 9 a.m. via Zoom. Thank you.
Thank you. I think that's the last of my cases, Your Honor.
Yep, that's it for you.
Thank you. Have a good day, everyone.
You too, Attorney Soroki.
Thank you.
Miss Sandy, while we have some downtime, I forgot to respond to your message. I would like a desk calendar for the courtroom. What? Remember, you said that you'll order me a desk calendar if I needed one.
Mary,
Yes, I forgot to respond to.
yeah, you gotta tell me what everybody wants.
I have forget.
She forgot, and I remember today when I saw you, and I said, let me ask, because you did call and ask, and you definitely told us, and I totally forgot, and I apologize.
I don't think send me, just send me an email what everybody wants, and I'll get it to her.
Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll send an email and let you know what everybody wants, okay? Thank you. We didn't forget though. I forgot until today, but then I remember when I saw you.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem.
Till today. Oh, we didn't forget. I did forget. Okay, get him. Corporal Bennett.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hi, they ended up taking the plea. Mr. Williams fled to. He fled to the speeding ticket because he had proof of the other stuff. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Limited access 1.5 over speed. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Have a wonderful day.
You too, Corporal Bennett. Be safe out there.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right.
The judge went down to a different courtroom for a minute.
Okay, so I'm ready on Miss White when she's ready.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Ms. White, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Now recalling the matters of the people versus Tracy Michelle White. I caught these matters on the record, but it was some extra tickets that were in default that I want to make sure, or warrant status that I want to make sure got on the docket for today. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Rita White on behalf of, please state your name, Ms. White.
Tracy White.
Your Honor, so this is the offer. The city attorney has offered Ms. White to plead to a reduced charge of failure to display and limited access. It'll be reduced to a limited access, her speeding ticket, limited access. And also the prosecutor city attorney has agreed to allow the operating open alcohol in a vehicle as a passenger for her to plead to that as charged under a delayed dismissal sentencing program. And I believe it's a 3-month period. And with that, in exchange for those plea offers, the city attorney has authorized a dismissal on all of the remaining outstanding traffic matters that are scheduled for today. Ms. White would like to accept the plea offer.
Okay, the 11 to 15 is already limited access, so she just pleading as charged to that.
Well, he just listed limited access, and as long as, because I know 1 to 5 carries 0 points. So I'm just assuming.
1 to 5, okay. All right, ma'am, you want to take advantage of that?
Yes, ma'am.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking the guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, ma'am. I want to take your attention back to the date of May 12th of 2021. Ma'am, were you in a Cadillac vehicle in the area of Bethune and Woodward Avenue in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were in that area, was it open alcohol in that motor vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
I also want to take your attention to the date of January 12th of 2021, where you're driving a Cadillac vehicle in the area of Mack Avenue and Anderdon Street, Anderdon Street in the city of Detroit. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
While you driving that vehicle, was your license expired at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And finally, ma'am, counsel, will you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis on the speeding ticket?
Yes, Your Honor, and I do see in print that it is limited access 1 to 5 authorized.
All right. All right. So at this time, satisfied court? Counsel?
I am satisfied. Yes.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of limited access 1 to 5 over speed. Amended charge, open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger. That's going to be under a 3-month delay sentence, as well as a driver's license expire is going to be reduced to fail to display. All right, ma'am. On the open alcohol ticket, I'm going to charge you $250. That needs to be paid by your review date of January 10th, 2022, okay?
Yes.
2024, I apologize, 2024. I don't know why I said 22.
And you said January what day?
January 10th of 24, okay?
Yes,
on the remaining speeding ticket, you typically have 14 days to pay civil infractions. It's $125. Is that gonna be enough time for you?
I will need to like the beginning of next month, like around the 10th of next month.
Actually, I have 30 days is 10, November 10th, do you need more time than that though?
No,
Okay. I'll set it for November the 10th on that ticket then, that we'll have that due. On the remaining ticket for your patients, I'm gonna waive the cost of fines, okay?
yes, ma'am.
All right, but any reinstatement fees, you may need to pay those, okay?
Okay,
All right, if there's nothing further, I'll see you for a review just on that one ticket to make sure you got no new tickets like that. If you don't, then I'll dismiss that, open alcohol and motor vehicle passenger, okay?
yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you are all set. Thank you so much for your patience, okay?
Thank you guys for your help. Have a great day.
You too.
All right.